guys? Tony here, Positive Tech Reviews, and this is the LG G7 ThinQ. This is going to be my review of this phone right here. I've been using this phone for a little while. This is going to be my second unit. Little disclaimer, my first one was from T-Mobile and I had some quality control issues with the screen. Had some screen bleed on the bottom, which just totally ruined my experience of the phone, but I tried to rock with it for a few more weeks and I just couldn't deal with it no more, and I ended up returning the phone. This one right here is number 2. This one is the LG G7 ThinQ. I decided not to pick it up from T-Mobile because one, T-Mobile wanted $750 and it was locked to T-Mobile, and two, all the units that I saw, all the display units that I saw at T-Mobile had the same screen issue, quality control, where it had screen bleed at the bottom of the display. So I ended up waiting it out, and wouldn't you know, I actually caught a really good deal on bnhphotos.com. The deal was for a short period of time. I think it was like maybe for a weekend, and I got this phone unlocked, brand new, for $629, shipped and all, 0 taxes. I had to jump on it. I'm saying I had to give this phone another opportunity, simply because I really enjoyed it the first time around, other than the screen issues that I was having with it. But let me tell you guys right now, LG G7 ThinQ is the most underrated phone of 2018. I mean, for me, this has to be one of the best phones out. It has a list of things that you would want on a phone. It has Snapdragon 845, 4 gigs of RAM, dual cameras on the back, fingerprint reader, IP68 dust and water resistance. It has wireless charging, fast charging, USB Type-C, a 3.5mm headphone jack with a DAC, records in 4K, Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and the back, a 2K display. While I'm on the display, it also has portrait mode on the front and rear camera, Android 8.0, a 3000 milliamp battery. Man, this phone is it just has a lot, and most of the stuff I'm probably forgetting right now, but this phone really packs it in. And I decided anyways to revisit this phone, and I'm really enjoying the phone. This phone is just really, really good. Let me go ahead and jump into the phone real quick and show you guys a little bit about it. It does have, like I mentioned, a 6.1 2K display. It is IPS LCD. It's LCD 5, I believe. Has a notch, which a lot of people hate, but this is one of the phones where you can actually remove the notch. You have some settings in here where you can just disable it and you will no longer see the notch. It has a boom box, is what they're calling it, on the bottom speaker system, where it sounds, this thing, it just bangs. It only has one bottom firing speaker, and I can tell you that this thing definitely gets my thumbs up. It just bangs. It also has USB Type-C with a quick charge 3.0, headphone jack with a DAC. This particular model right here, the unlocked version, comes with headphones, so that's a win right there. So I got headphones with this. I was able to test out the DAC with the provided LG headphones, and it sounds amazing. Also has FM radio. It just, like I said, I forgot the FM radio. It has an FM radio where you can, you don't have to use data, you don't have to use Wi-Fi. It just has its own FM chip where you'll be able to listen to local radio stations and stuff like that. So that's a plus right there. It does have, like I said, dual cameras on the back. I believe they're both 16 megapixels. One is wide angle, laser autofocus, dual flash, dual LED flash, and it has a fingerprint reader, which is very quick. Boom. It's not the fastest, but it's very quick. You can see it also has face unlock. You can unlock it just by looking at it. I'll do that. I'll go ahead and show you that. Double tap to wake. I almost forgot that too. So it's already unlocked. I just have it set up so that it doesn't go straight to the home screen, because I like looking at my messages and I like being able to swipe into my shortcuts down here, which I also forgot to mention. So it's already unlocked. So I just swipe up. So it does have face unlock. You can set it up so that you double tap and it'll just unlock the phone. But like I said, I like looking at my notifications before I go in there. So it is pretty fast. It unlocks super fast when you double tap it, just boom, straight to the home screen. Let me go ahead and show you what it's rocking. It's rocking Android the latest software that is available right now, it is Android 8.0, Oreo, and it does have 64 gigs of internal storage. Also, you can put, what is it? A SD card up to 2 terabytes, which is also amazing. So this phone, like I said, it's packing a lot of quality things. It also has, I almost forgot again, always on display. So we got some extensions here. We'll go in here. We have a floating bar. You activate the floating bar. You can add the shortcuts you want. You can put whatever you want in there. You can set it up. Very customizable here. Here's the floating dock. You can move it all around. Put it on this side. Tap it. And you got the shortcuts to whatever apps you want. You can do these. These are all already built in for screenshots and stuff like that. You can just go right into the audio, to the music. You can set it up to whichever one you want also. Right there, boom. And let me see. And if you swipe over again, my quick contacts or my favorite contacts right there. So very nice. It has, you can position it any way you want. You can also go into, let me go back, extensions. It has smart cleaning. You got gaming mode. You got shortcut keys, which you can double press to take a photo. The list just goes on, guys. This phone is a monster, man. Storage capacity, you can see it does have 64 gigs. And there's no SD card in here at the moment, but you can put one in there. So let me see what else. So it definitely checks a whole bunch of things. The audio is what's mostly amazing. I'll show you that it does have FM radio. Here are some of the apps that come pre-installed with it. You can see music app. You got a HD audio recorder, settings and all that. And then we have management. These are the apps that are pre-installed. So there's not a lot of bloat. There's actually almost zero bloat on here. These apps I went ahead and installed on my own. These are T-Mobile apps. But yeah, guys, this phone, excellent phone. I haven't experienced any lag. Like I said, it's running the LG skin, so it's not stock Android. But it is very fast and fluid for running a pretty thick skin, which is the LG UX 7.0. Let me go ahead and jump into the battery because I know battery is like a main topic. You can see there I have NFC. You got all these quick toggles. You got hi-fi quad DAC. You got DTS surround sound. I have that disabled, but just, man, this thing is a beast. You got do not disturb. You got a bunch of settings here, even screen sharing, file sharing. And let me jump into the settings real quick. I wanted to show you, what was it? Battery. So right now you can see I've used this phone all day at work. I'm not a heavy user. I'm an average user. I would consider myself an average user. I just basically do the usual social media apps, YouTube videos. I may take photos here and there. I do calls. Do use the GPS. GPS just locks on excellently. GPS is real good. And I'll show you 51%. Let me see. That may not seem a lot to you, but on a regular day, average regular day, like I said, I'm not a real heavy user. That's what I average on a day. I average probably about 2.5 hours of on-screen time daily while I'm during the week while I'm at work, because I don't use it all day. Now on the weekend I could jack this thing up and probably get about 7 hours of on-screen time, 6-7 hours of on-screen time. Battery life is excellent. I really like the battery life. This is a phone that I could definitely recommend. If they would have sold this phone at $629, which is the price that I got it for, then this phone would have probably sold like hotcakes. I think the pricing was a little bit too high, and that's probably one of the reasons why this is the most underrated phone in 2018, simply because they priced it a little bit too high and people kind of skipped it. But it has a whole bunch of things that you would want on a smartphone. And with that being said, it's going to be my quick review of the LG G7 ThinQ, if you want to call it a review. This is a beautiful phone. They have different colors. They got the black, the gray, and I think they have the raspberry red or something like that. But this one right here is the unlocked version, which is the one I would definitely recommend over any locked version that is available, simply because there's more freedom with this phone. Like I said, it works on all 4 major carriers. I mentioned it again: AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile, and also Project Fi. And that's going to be it, guys, for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys, someone watching, would actually pick up this phone. I would recommend swappa.com and get it pre-owned. You could probably pick it up for probably about around $500. And if I had a choice between the OnePlus 6 and the LG G7 ThinQ at $500, I would pick this phone over the OnePlus 6 every day, all day. The cameras are excellent. Anyways, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I forgot to mention that I'm also paired up with a Fitbit. And the battery life is still amazing on here. I'm out. I'll catch you guys on another one. Peace.